Once upon a time, in a lush forest filled with tall trees and babbling brooks, there lived a little bear named Benny. Benny was small and cuddly, with soft brown fur and a heart full of curiosity. He lived happily with his bear family, playing and learning the ways of the forest. But one day, while they were exploring the woods, Benny's adventurous spirit got the better of him. As the family wandered deeper into the forest, Benny noticed a patch of colorful flowers far off in the distance. Mesmerized by their beauty, he decided to go and take a closer look, despite his mother's warning to stay close. "Be careful, Benny, and don't wander off too far," she said. But Benny was too excited by the sight and couldn't resist the temptation. He carefully made his way through the bushes and tall grass, his eyes fixed on the vibrant flowers. They were so pretty that he didn't notice how far he had gone from his family. After a while, Benny realized he was alone, and fear started to creep into his heart. He tried retracing his steps, but the forest seemed to have changed, and everything looked unfamiliar. Benny wandered around for what felt like hours, calling out for his family, but there was no response. The sun was setting, and the forest grew darker, and Benny began to feel scared and lonely. He found a cozy spot under a big tree, curled up into a ball, and cried himself to sleep. In the morning, Benny woke up with a start. He realized he was still lost, and the forest was now even quieter than the previous day. But Benny was determined not to give up. "I am brave and I can find my family," he said to himself, trying to muster his courage. As he walked through the forest, Benny met different animals who tried to help him find his way back. A wise owl suggested he climb a tall tree to get a better view, but the trees were too big for little Benny to climb. A friendly rabbit offered to guide him back, but soon realized that he didn't know the way either. Just when Benny was about to lose hope, he heard a faint voice calling his name. "Benny, Benny," it was his family searching for him. He quickly followed the sound of their voices until he stumbled upon them, all gathered near a small pond. His mother hugged Benny tightly, her eyes filled with both relief and worry. "Oh, Benny, we were so worried about you. Don't ever wander off alone again," she said. Benny nodded, tears of happiness streaming down his furry cheeks. "I'm sorry, Mom. I won't do it again. I've learned my lesson." His family forgave him and hugged him tightly, reassuring him that they loved him no matter what. Benny realized that even though he had been lost, his family's love had guided him back to safety. From that day on, Benny was more careful during their forest adventures. He stayed close to his family, but he never lost his sense of curiosity. With his family's support and the lessons he learned, Benny grew into a brave and smart little bear, always cherishing the love and warmth of his bear family. And so, Benny's misadventure in the forest became a story that all the young bear cubs in the forest loved to hear. They learned to be brave, but also to listen to their parents and stick together. Benny's tale reminded them that even in the scariest moments, the love of family would always find a way to guide them home.